5 shocking reasons why you should never remarry after 70. When you cross the age of 70, something beautiful yet deeply misunderstood begins to happen. The world slows down, your soul starts speaking louder, and the things that once seemed so urgent, marriage, approval, companionship, begin to lose their meaning. But society still whispers, you should not be alone. You should find someone again. And many people, afraid of loneliness, start believing that remarriage is the only way to fill that empty space. But today, I want to tell you something that might shock you, yet heal you at the same time. Here are 5 shocking reasons why you should never remarry after 70. Because sometimes, staying single isn't loneliness. It's freedom wrapped in peace. Reason 1. You don't need another partner to feel complete. You already are. After 70, you've lived decades of stories. Love, heartbreak, loss, laughter, mistakes, and miracles. You've given your heart, raised your children, built a life, and survived things most people can't even imagine. So tell me this, why would you need another person to make you feel whole again? Remarriage at this stage often comes from a place of fear. Fear of being alone, fear of silence, fear of being forgotten. But what if I told you that silence isn't your enemy anymore? It's your mirror. You're not meant to fill your evenings with someone else's habits. You're meant to fill them with your peace, your music, and your memories. At 70, your soul doesn't crave excitement. It craves understanding. You don't need someone to complete you. You need to remember that you are already complete. Reason 2, love at this age should bring peace, not pressure. Many people think remarriage will bring comfort, but often it brings new expectations. Suddenly, you must adjust again, compromise again, take care again. And sometimes, it drains the very peace you worked your whole life to earn. You spent years caring for others, your spouse, your children, your family. Now, this season of life is meant for you, for your healing, your hobbies, your joy. You deserve mornings with no pressure to impress anyone. You deserve nights with no arguments about what's right or wrong. You deserve love, but a peaceful kind of love, not a demanding one. And sometimes, that love is found in solitude. A walk at sunrise, a cup of tea, a favorite old song, a grandchild's laughter. Those are not small moments. They're pure love in its simplest form. Reason 3, your emotional energy is sacred. Protect it. At 70 and beyond, emotional energy is gold. You've been through life storms. You've cried for people who never returned. You've forgiven when no one apologized. You've carried love and loss with grace. Remarrying means opening yourself again to new habits, new emotions, new pain, and sometimes new disappointment. And that's not always necessary. You don't need to prove that your heart is still capable of loving. You already have, through your children, your friends, your kindness, your faith. At this stage, protect your peace like a temple. Your emotional energy should go toward your joy, not someone else's validation. You've already earned the right to rest emotionally, not restart emotionally. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is say, I choose peace over partnership. Reason 4, remarriage can complicate the simple joys of life. Let's be honest. Remarriage after 70 often comes with practical complications. Finances, family opinions, health routines, inheritance, property, and adult children who may not understand your decisions. But beyond that, it can disturb the emotional simplicity you've created. Your mornings, your rhythm, your small rituals, reading, gardening, or just sitting in silence, all get reshaped to fit another person. Do you really want to rebuild your entire lifestyle around another person's habits at this age? Or do you want to wake up every day exactly how you want, living in your truth without compromise? You've spent years being someone's partner. Now it's time to be your own companion. You can love people deeply without being bound in marriage again. You can share stories, dinners, travel, and friendship, all without losing yourself. Because peace is the highest form of love. And sometimes, peace arrives only when you stop seeking another relationship. Reason 5. This is your time to love yourself, not start over. After 70, life isn't about starting over. It's about enjoying the wisdom you've earned. You've already lived through love's lessons. Now it's time to turn that love inward. Maybe you once believed you needed someone to make your days meaningful. But now, meaning comes from gratitude, from watching sunsets without rushing, from laughing with old friends, from holding your grandchildren, from realizing that even if no one calls, you're still surrounded by invisible love, from the universe, from life itself. You don't need to remarry to feel young again. You just need to remember your own heart, the one that's carried you through everything. At 70, you don't need to prove your worth through romance. You prove it by how peacefully you live, how kindly you speak, how deeply you still believe in goodness. So, instead of searching for a new marriage, search for a new peace within you. Because when you love yourself, you'll never feel lonely again. Final words. Love didn't leave you, it just changed its form. You see, love never ends, it just evolves. When your partner from the past is gone, their love still exists in your heart. When your children grow up and move away, their love still echoes in every phone call, every visit, every memory. You are surrounded by love, not the kind that holds your hand, but the kind that holds your soul. And that kind of love is eternal. So, if anyone ever tells you that you should remarry after 70 to avoid loneliness, smile gently and say, I'm not lonely, I'm peaceful. Because the truth is, you're not missing love. You are love, wiser, softer, and freer than ever before. Remember this, peace is not found in another relationship. Peace is found when you finally realize you are enough and always have been. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.